How did medieval thinkers interpret alchemy and astrology? Imagine living in a time when the sky was seen as a giant map guiding everything on Earth. People believed that the stars and planets held secrets about life and the universe. That's how medieval thinkers saw alchemy and astrology. They thought both were connected ways to understand the world's hidden order. Alchemy was more than trying to turn lead into gold. It was a spiritual journey to perfect oneself and matter. Alchemists believed in a basic substance called prima materia, the original stuff from which everything came. Their goal was the magnum opus, or the great work, which meant transforming matter and achieving inner enlightenment. They used symbolic steps like calcination, which meant burning away impurities, and coagulation, which meant rebirth or renewal. These stages weren't just physical but also spiritual. Alchemy was linked with astrology, numerology, and nature studies, forming a big picture where physical and spiritual worlds were one. Astrology was seen as a science that studied how celestial bodies affected life on Earth. Medieval astrologers thought the positions of planets and stars influenced health, behavior, and even fate. They used astrology in medicine, deciding when to treat patients based on planetary movements. For example, they believed that certain planetary alignments could help or hinder healing. This idea came from the belief that the universe was a harmonious whole, with humans reflecting the cosmos like a tiny mirror. Alchemy and astrology worked together in practical ways. Alchemists timed their experiments with the stars, believing that certain planetary positions could boost their chances of success. They might wait for a specific moon phase or planetary alignment before starting a process. This shows how deeply they believed celestial forces affected physical and chemical changes on Earth. Medieval texts about alchemy often used secret codes and mythological references. They kept their knowledge hidden to protect its spiritual significance and prevent misuse. The legendary philosopher's stone was a symbol of ultimate perfection, both material and spiritual. It represented the union of physical transformation and inner enlightenment. Religion and magic shaped how people viewed these practices. Some saw alchemy and astrology as part of God's divine plan, revealing how nature worked. Others worried they were linked to occult magic and superstition. Still, these ideas persisted and influenced medicine, philosophy, and even early science. In the end, medieval thinkers saw alchemy and astrology as two sides of the same coin. Both aimed to understand and influence the universe's hidden laws. Alchemy sought transformation and perfection, guided by the stars and symbols. Astrology provided a framework to see how the heavens affected life and matter. Together, they formed a way of thinking that tried to connect the material world with the divine order.